friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany and welcome to another Sunday reset. Today we have a little bit of time. We've got a little bit of extra time for cleaning today, so we're gonna try to get a lot of stuff done. You know, just some weekly cleaning, some weekly doing, just regular stuff, as well as I would like to do some like deeper cleaning where I can, and yeah, just try to plow through my to-do list. So don't have a ton of time. Our weekends are always jam-packed. We've got a ton of sports. I talk about this in a lot of my other videos, but just trying to be present for my children, making sure I'm at their games and those types of things, while also making sure that I get through my to-do list. Sometimes it's hard, but I gotta do it. And I gotta make sure that I'm getting those things done. So I'm gonna start by just sitting down and kind of like working through my to-do list. I've desperately got to clean out my fridge. I've got groceries on their way. I've already done meal planning, and I ordered my groceries this morning while I was still in my bed enjoying my cup of coffee. I also already did my morning workout on the bike. That was great. I need to take my vitamins and refill my water, get that going. So, you know, I've got goals, guys. So I'm trying to make sure that like in the morning, especially on the weekends, that I'm making the most of my time, because I've got that time in the morning before everybody else is up, and I drink my coffee and then I can go get on the bike. I read while I'm on the bike for about a half an hour, and that is really, really nice. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this day started. I'm so glad you guys are here. So before we go any further, I just want to take my vitamins, my daily vitamins. So you guys know that I have been on a health journey for 2024. Pretty much just like the last 4 to 5 months, I've been super serious about my health. And I've talked about that in a lot of previous videos. I will have those all linked for you down below. But one of the things that's really important to me is that I'm taking care of myself from the inside out. And something that I've definitely been missing, and I had blood work done 2 weeks ago, is a supplement, and good supplements that are going to take care of my body, like I said, from the inside out. There were some things that were low that I definitely have to work on, including my good cholesterol. That's something that I have to get up. One of the things that's tough for me when it comes to supplements is that the medication that I'm on, it does cause a lot of burping. And so taking any kind of pill form supplement can be very, very difficult. I need to have something that my body can easily digest and absorb, that isn't going to come up every time I burp. And that is why I'm super thrilled to have found Grüns daily multivitamin chews. They come in these fun little packs just like this. I can pop it into my bag. You guys know I am always on the go, whether it's to my day job as a school counselor or to my weekend job as a mom running from sports. And I can just pop these into my bag, and they are literally just an easy to go on the go snack, and they have my vitamins right inside. Grüns is a convenient, comprehensive formula packed into 8 gummies a day that are absolutely delicious. It's a multivitamin, a green gummy, a probiotic, all of these things in one, and I don't have to take them separately, which is fantastic. And they taste great, which is even better. Like I said, there's 8 gummies in every pack, and that's because you can't fit all of the nutrients that come in these in one gummy. So having the 8 allows for me to get 100% of my daily vitamins, and makes me feel like I am getting it done, and it tastes fantastic. There's no artificial colors or flavors. They're tasty like a fruit snack. They're nut-free, they're grain-free, they're vegan. There's only 3 grams of added sugar, or you could get the sugar-free option. I did not go with the sugar-free option, and that's okay. For one packet like this, it's about 50 calories, and to me, that just feels like I'm getting a nice little treat. Check out this nutrition label. Grüns contains 100% of your daily needs for safe vitamins and 25% of your daily needs for certain minerals. And in over-the-counter multivitamins, sometimes they contain high levels of minerals that are potentially toxic if you take them at excessive levels over an extended amount of time. And that's kind of scary to think that generic multivitamins can actually be doing more harm than good. So because they come in gummy format, they're actually easier for your body to absorb, and you're not drinking water when you're taking it, which can dilute the effectiveness of the multivitamin that you're taking in pill form. Also, I don't know about you, but sometimes swallowing big giant multivitamins is very difficult. So having them in a delicious gummy form is so much easier for me. On top of how easy they are to take, I have a gene mutation called MTHFR. You may have heard of it before, you may not have. Basically what it means is it's hard for my body to absorb folate and B vitamins. When I'm pregnant, I have to take extra. It's like a whole thing. And I'm thankful that I actually know I have this gene mutation. Most people don't know that they have it, even though 30 to 40% of the population do. But because these gummies are methylated, it allows for my body and my gut to absorb the folate and the B12 readily and how it's supposed to. So I know that I'm getting those vitamins and minerals, which is so, so important. I don't want to go down this huge thing about MTHFR. You can look it up, but it definitely can wreak havoc on your body. And so making sure I'm able to absorb those nutrients is so important. Again, back to that health journey, just making sure that I know what my body needs and I give it exactly that. If you are in need of a delicious multivitamin option, I will have this linked for you down below, and you can get 45% off your order. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And again, if you're on this health journey, I know so many of you are, let's do it together. To get us started today, we're going to go ahead and put away my grocery food order. I order my groceries through Walmart Plus. I've talked about this in 100 previous videos. This is just easiest for me. I'm able to pull up my meal plan for the week. I plug everything into the computer. I can do it from the comfort of my own home. I can put in my specifics, and then they get delivered right to my door, and I can just put them away. It saves me hours. This is not sponsored, but if you have never ordered your groceries and it's an option for you, I would highly recommend giving it a try. If you are super particular about, what your fruits and vegetables look like or things like that, this might not be an option for you. I am not one of those people unless it's, a Thanksgiving meal or some kind of, specific party or something, then I'll go to the store myself to handpick the food. But on a weekly basis, having my groceries delivered has saved me countless hours. I can't even begin to tell you what a relief it is to have this done. And I can even, order my groceries on a Wednesday to have them delivered Saturday morning. And it is so incredibly convenient. I get a lot of questions about how you can get these paper bags. This is just how my Walmart delivers them. I don't do anything specific to have these. I do pay for these bags. So just know that that's an extra fee that I pay every single week. But it's also not optional for me. So there's that. Take that for what you will. It is nice to have these bags. I recycle them every week, which is great. We use them to keep our recyclables in the pantry, and it's really nice. So don't have an overabundance of plastic bags either. But we're going to go ahead and get these put away. This always takes a really long time. Today, I'm just trying to be super mindful to get it done as quickly as possible. I had pre-cleaned the refrigerator the night before, so that way I could do this quickly because I also wanted to be able to get to sports games. There's always so much going on the weekend. So trying to do everything all at once, be a present mom, be a good school counselor, be a good YouTuber, be good at all of the things can be very, very exhausting, both mentally and physically, but I also really love it, and I thrive under pressure. I do well with deadlines. I work well, under stress. Say, what you will about that. It may not be a good thing, but I try really hard, and I get a lot of life satisfaction by completing the things that I set out to complete. So there is that. I also just wanted to mention really quickly, my sweatshirt is from Walmart. It is a quarter zip. I absolutely love this sweatshirt. It is so comfortable and cozy. And I think it looks really cute with just a pair of leggings like this. My leggings are from Amazon. I'll link everything for you down below. And then of course, my Hoka shoes. You guys, I've talked about these so much over the last couple months, but I'm almost like to the point now where I can't wear any other kind of shoe. I wore a flat mule to work the other day because I wanted to feel a little bit dressier. It was picture day at work. I wanted to feel nice. And I literally had cramps in my feet and my calves all night long because I've gotten so used to having so much support in these Hokas. So I can't wear any other shoe, you guys. I might just have to get myself a black pair for when I have black pants on at work. I don't know, but if you have back problems or feet problems, I cannot stress enough what a huge difference a good pair of shoes has made in my life. And I feel like I just need to get a couple of pair now so I can kind of rotate them and feel like I'm, getting a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, variety, I guess. I try really hard to meal plan every week. That really is a game changer for, getting things done in my house in the evenings. We have so much that goes on in an afternoon after work that making sure everybody gets a nutritious meal can be very difficult if it's not pre-planned. So I will be filming an evening routine here coming up. I talked about that. It'll be a video up in November, and I'm going to show you how we try to make our days run smoother by having a really solid nighttime routine. It's something that Danny and I have worked really hard on putting together, and just having a good routine and a good, good habits that just help the next day run smoother, and then in turn just make everything run smoother. So I am just going to continue to put away all of these groceries, and like I said, was just trying to get it done this day, just going quickly. And I think it only took me around 45 minutes to get everything done and put away. Some days it can take me up to 2 hours when I'm, washing and prepping fruit and that kind of thing. But for today, none of that was happening. I did not have the time for that today. So just going to go ahead and fill the fridge, get everything restocked for what I can, and call it a day. So I recently shared a morning routine video, and a lot of you asked about breakfast because that was one of the things that we didn't talk about in that video. And that's because 99% of the time on school mornings, my kids, every single one of them will get breakfast at school. Breakfast is free and it is ready-made. It's hot. Most of them have options. They don't just have one breakfast. They can, go and get multiple different options. It's a time to socialize in the morning. They take the bus to school, so they're there. They're right off the bus. As soon as the doors open, they can go inside, meet their friends in the cafeteria, and, that's how they like to start their day. They'll even go there if they're not hungry and get a snack, grab breakfast and save it for snack time. So we don't typically do breakfast at home on school days, and, nobody's really ready to eat that early in the morning, and, we don't eat breakfast at home.
So I don't typically worry about it. However, I have one son who is actively trying to put on a bunch of muscle, and my kids were like, hey, sometimes it would be nice if we just had something we could grab. So I decided this week to make some protein muffins. These are by Kodiak. You could make them from scratch too, but I just grabbed this box. These are nice and easy. You literally add just a couple of ingredients. I've got these muffin liners or cupcake liners from Amazon, and I use these because I think they make anything look a little bit fancier, even though it's literally muffins from a box. And I am just going to fill these up. A lot of times I grab just the Walmart muffins because my littlest son loves them, but I wanted to do something that had a little bit more protein so that my other son can enjoy these as well. I will say that it's a week later. I filmed this last weekend and they only ate about half of them and then they went moldy. So I'm not going to stress about the breakfast in the morning because they really just don't eat it. So I'm just going to pop these into the oven. And then I did also make some breakfast sausage balls. Now I make these all the time. My kids love these. Again, I made a ton and they only ate half. I should have froze them, but this is just a super easy recipe. I think it's like 2 cups. I'll link the recipe for you down below. It's 2 or 3 cups of Bisquick. I can't remember. A pound of breakfast sausage. I think it's like 16 ounces of cheese, and then some garlic powder and milk, just enough milk to make it mixable. And then you just form that into balls like a meatball and you bake it. And these are really good. Reheat them the next day. And I think they're delicious, without a condiment, but some people like to put a little bit of ketchup on them. It's like a breakfast sandwich, kind of all rolled into one. And they're really good and easy to grab when you're on the go in the morning. It was peak week here in New England and the colors have just been absolutely gorgeous. I am using this 1803 Hocus Pocus candle wax melts and they smell so good. It smelled like delicious, cozy baking in my house and I love that. I tried to get a shot here for you to be able to see the colors in my backyard, just the snow globe of leaves that are constantly falling. And unfortunately, the camera was just trying to constantly auto adjust. So you don't really get to see the colors that well, but it was absolutely gorgeous this week. But don't fret. Danny and I went and spent a good morning driving around, getting such beautiful fall foliage footage. We also took the drone out to show you all around our house and our surrounding area. So stay tuned. That will be coming up later this week. I can't wait to share peak week fall foliage with you. I very rarely use the vacuum here in our great room area because I do have a robot vacuum and mop that I use almost every single day. So I very rarely do this. However, we just really needed a good deep vacuuming of our rug here in the dining room. And sometimes I feel like the robot vacuum doesn't always get everything up. And so I just wanted to go ahead and give it more of a deeper vacuum. It really needed it. My youngest son loves to do crafts here at this table. He likes to play with kinetic sand, Play-Doh, you name it. And sometimes I just have to give the rug a deeper vacuum. So that is what we are doing. You'll see my sweet Charlie girl in the background. She is a Chiweenie. I try to show her as often as I can. She's a little bit of a sleepyhead though. She'll go find a place where she can just curl up and be done for the day, but she does follow me around sometimes. It is hunting season, and so she does hear like a lot of the shots going on around us, and that does stress her out. So she'll follow me around for good measure, which today was one of those days. And this is actually much later in the afternoon now. We had actually been out all day for sports. I came home, I took my contacts out, I put my glasses on, and now I'm just going to clean up the kitchen after dinner and get this all done. And you're about to see my littlest come in to help me and to do his chores. He's always on empty dishwasher, so he's going to come in here and get that done. And then my other son will come in later and do the dishes. I didn't record him. He doesn't love to be on camera, so that's okay. But I hope that you guys enjoyed coming along with me today in this Sunday reset. This is, we didn't get a ton of stuff done, but this is realistic. This is really what my days look like. I do cleaning and then I'll leave to go do something, and then I'll come back and do a little bit more chores. And I really enjoy housekeeping. I love working on my house when I can just, enjoy it and it doesn't feel like a chore. It's just so nice. So I try really hard to just look at it as taking pride in my home and letting it be kind of an outward show of love, if you will, for my family. I just really enjoy taking care of my home. So hopefully you enjoyed coming along with us. And we're having a really fun conversation here. If you can't tell, my son is very goofy and he's very animated. So it's fun to do chores with him as well. I hope that you guys have a beautiful upcoming week. Make sure that you hit the like button on your way out for this video. It really does help the YouTube algorithm to know that people like this video, and they'll show it to new people. And if you are a new person, I'd love to have you subscribe. I try to post 3 new videos every single week, so you want to make sure that you don't miss any of those. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a beautiful day, my friends. Take care.